How could this happen? You've heard of stories of mass murderers, the John Wayne Gacy's and the David Koresh's and those. You've heard of those things, but when it hits home, there's a different sound. How could this happen in our community?
That day, I was trying to see my oldest daughter, and I started having car problems. I see a guy that was across the street, so I'm like, hey, you got a phone I can use? He's like, I just live right up the street. And we go in the house. Then he was like, let's go upstairs. I don't want to bother my sister. When I get up there, I said, you gonna get the phone? He was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The last thing I'm thinking, he gonna pull something stupid, because it's still daylight outside. His sister downstairs. I could hear him locking the door. He came from behind. He had a knife this long, and then put it up under here. And I'm like, oh, Lord. He tied my hands and my feet. And as the night and day turned into night and day, I just said, the blood of Jesus. After maybe a total of 2 or 3 days, if I had to guess, because it seemed like eternity, his words to me was, say your prayers, I'm gonna feed you, then I'm gonna kill you. I'm going out that window, or I'll be dead. So then I started itching, pushing myself to that window. And then I rolled out the window. I didn't care if I broke every bone in my body. But there was a ledge. The police pulled me back in the room, so once I'm back through the window, I see he's still asleep. He looked like the devil. They knew they had a monster, and they let him go. If they only had to listen to me.
I was just feeling sad and lonely and stuff all the time. Mood swings. It was just, I can't even explain it.
He met her one evening and enticed her with wanting to get high.
Anthony Sowell would lure his victims in with conversation and what I call props. Props meaning beer, crack cocaine.
For Crystal Dozier, what may have happened is that, she had her guard down because she expected to chill and relax and have a good time.
And then, bam, he would change. His demeanor would change.
It's like I was supposed to for I just don't remember. It's like two of me or something. I just don't know. That part is missing.
In her mind, she is hanging out with someone that she knows. But she's met with a punch in the face, a rape, a brutal assault, from which she wasn't able to escape.
Sol tied her ankles with cable and a knotted cloth around her neck. She was choked with this.
The last few moments of her life, beyond the betrayal and the pain and just the terror of what's happening to her, have to be unreal.
She died of ligature strangulation.
This partial dream, man. I just took my barber shop.
Most sexual sadists have a particular fantasy in mind. The details of how Crystal was found are remarkably similar to what happened in 1989 with Melvette Sockwell. There's a binding, there's a gagging, there's complete control over the victim. This becomes the MO of Anthony Sol.
It hurt me so bad that one man was down there. But it was also a relief. Now I know where you at. But I couldn't say goodbye to her. That's one of the things that bugged me so bad that I'm trying my best to get over. That was my child.
These were mothers, these were daughters, these were sisters, these were family members. They're human beings.
Nobody has the right to take nobody's life. And the things that he did to those women, if I don't stay mindful, I'll be right back there. You're looking at a walking, breathing, living miracle. Because I could be dead.